This is Regina, an 8-year-old subscriber, and today I'm going to turn her into a pro artist. I'll start by taking her through an art boot camp, and at the end, she'll be attempting to make a masterpiece all by herself. And if you're wondering why I traveled across the country to teach art to an 8-year-old kid at Disneyland, it all started 4 months ago when I received a call from Make-A-Wish. They introduced me to one of my biggest fans, Regina, whose wish was to have an art lesson with me. At a young age, Regina was diagnosed with a type of cancer called leukemia, but her bravery and attitude completely inspired me. I promised myself I'd do whatever it took to make her wish come true. So I flew to Disneyland, and if she completes this art lesson, I have a huge surprise planned for her that she doesn't know about yet.
Hi, I'm Regina. I picked Zach for my wish because he inspires me to do crafts out of anything. I'm super excited to learn from Zach.
We're gonna start really easy with a couple baseline tests just to see where you are. Regina, the first baseline test will be drawing.
Regina says she watches all the videos and she loves art, so I'm really excited to see what her baseline is.
You can draw anything you want.
A flower.
Oh, very nice lines. Oh, Regina is locked in right now.
I made a flower with a lot of petals.
Okay, very, very nice. All right, Regina, so your next baseline is painting. Do you know what you're gonna paint?
I'm gonna make a double scoop ice cream with strawberry ice cream and mint.
Oh, okay, going for some white. Okay, very nice. Oh, all right. Oh, we got a nice blue. Got a little bit of greens going.
I'm gonna put a little green in there, so make it mint.
Okay, I like the technique.
I painted an ice cream with 2 scoops of ice cream. One is strawberry and one is mint.
Very nice.
I'm honestly quite surprised that Regina already knows a lot of the basics of art, so I think today we can take her art up a notch and turn her into a master artist.
Now we're gonna start with our first lesson for today. We're gonna be drawing. But when we draw very basic things, we wanna break everything down into shapes. So for his head, we're gonna start out with an oval shape because snout is just kind of another cone or like sphere on it. His body's kind of like a big ball. His arms and feet are all cylinders.
This lesson is really tricky for anyone, let alone an 8-year-old, but this is a very important drawing skill for Regina to pick up.
It's so cool to see Zach draw in person. Zach is actually a really good teacher.
The next thing we're gonna attempt to break down into shapes is this spray bottle. What shape can we break this down into?
An oval?
This is like a cylindrical shape. If we want to draw this, we'll start out by drawing a very simple cylinder like this. You'll do a little oval at the top. We'll draw a line over here. We'll bring it out like this. Since we have a cylinder over here, we're gonna want to follow this shape. We'll do another cylinder inside. Now we have our spray bottle.
Seeing Zach and Regina interact is so cute. I love that he's so good with kids.
Regina is super sweet, but also kind of shy, which kind of reminds me of myself because I'm also really shy.
Start out with your cylinder. Very nice. I see you're going for a tall water bottle design. Okay, you got your cone, your final cylinder. If I were you, I'd make this a little bit thicker like this. Bring it over here, and if you want, keep your hand like nice and loose, and you can sketch out like that.
Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, that looks like a water bottle for sure.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, good job, Regina.
Regina, we're gonna be drawing this cute little parrot. And Regina, if you can complete this parrot, you will get your badge for the first lesson. And in order for you to pass this, my wife, Michelle, will need to like the drawing. So why don't we start out with the body? So let's start out with a rectangle for the body. For the head, we want it not in the middle, but slightly off to the side, maybe like over here. A nice, simple circle. Okay, very nice. We're gonna connect it to the cylinder like that.
Regina is locked in on the art right now. I think she's a little nervous to talk to me, I'm not gonna lie, but it looks like she's having a lot of fun, and hopefully by the end of this video, she also opens up a little bit more to me.
You're getting the hang of it. The face, the beak, it's kind of like a curved triangular shape. Let's curve it down like this. Very good. And then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add a little bit of texture. So for wooden textures, do a couple spirals like this. Add a couple lines. Do you see how it kind of looks like wood a bit?
I also got a professional Disney sketch artist to do a drawing for her, and I think she's gonna like it, just to motivate her and get her to the next round.
Oh, I like your tree branch. Oh my gosh, you're already turning into a pro artist.
Finally, we gotta sign it. Nice.
I drew a parrot
Okay.
with feathers and a log.
I love the feathers. I love the log. The tail's really good too.
Do you think Regina passes?
Oh, definitely. I love it.
All right, Regina, you passed. Regina, here's your first pin.
You're one step closer to becoming a pro artist.
I'm so happy I passed the first lesson. Michelle loved my art.
Regina, after each lesson, I also have a little surprise for you. Do you like it?
Wow.
Regina now has 3 more lessons to complete before attempting a masterpiece of her own. And what Regina doesn't know is that once she completes her masterpiece, we have a huge surprise planned for her. For our next lesson, I'm actually going to be learning alongside Regina from another professional artist.
Hello, Regina. How you doing? How you doing, Zach?
Hi, Bob.
Nice to meet everybody.
How long have you been silhouetting at Disney?
Oh, I started with the silhouette artist around 08. So that would be, I'm in my 18th year here at
Oh, wow.
Disneyland Resort.
Oh my goodness, I was like 9 when you started.
The art of a silhouette is when somebody gets like a shadow portrait. It's very simple, but it's very historical. It's been around for centuries, and it's always been at Disneyland. I'm just gonna cut out a simple silhouette.
Oh my goodness, it's like we're watching a master at work.
Zach, why don't you look that way?
Oh my goodness, what an honor. All right, Regina, make sure he's doing it well. I mean, maybe you can enhance my jawline a little bit.
I love doing the babies. They're the only ones that let me do their double chins.
Oh, please don't do my double chin.
No, you don't have a double chin. Seeing you can do little details like that.
Wait, you did that already?
I did that already.
Wait, that was so fast. Wait, turn around for 1 second and it's like done.
My jaw dropped when I saw Bob cut that silhouette out in like 10 seconds. It's honestly insane.
Oh my goodness, I look so handsome.
That's how we do it.
Okay, Regina, I might have lied earlier. This looks a little harder than I thought.
Yeah, it is pretty hard.
Bob, can you do a silhouette of me?
Sure.
Oh, Michelle.
You are a cracker.
Look at this.
His nickname should be Bob the Beast because that's ridiculous.
And then look at this.
You even got your lashes in there.
I know.
So I brought a silhouette of a famous person, and he's probably the most difficult silhouette to do.
Why are we even doing
this?
But before that, I'm going to send my friend Jake out to begin preparing for the surprise at the end.
I just had a really, really good idea. All right, let's hear it. So while Regina and I are doing the rest of the lessons, I want you to go and play every single carnival game at Disneyland, win every single prize, and come back with a ton of stuffed animals and prizes for Regina.
I think I could do that. If it's for Regina, it's worth it.
So that's a silhouette of Mickey. And the hardest thing about Mickey is all the circles, right? And then you just cut out the ear.
We're making it look easy. Okay, Regina, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely sketching it out first.
Okay, hold on.
There's no way I'm going right in.
Because it's Mickey, we gotta be exact, you know.
I've never done silhouette art before. I'm a little nervous.
Wait, should we start?
Yeah, go ahead. Cut along the line, start on the right-hand side. That's it.
This lesson is also quite challenging, and I'll be honest, I also don't do silhouette art, so I feel like Regina and I are kind of learning together, and this should be fun. Let's see how it goes.
Oh no, wait, the bow's kind of hard.
I do circles all the time, though.
Oh no, I'm getting to the mouth.
You're both doing very good.
Wait, I think Regina's winning.
It's not a race. So when you're done with one cutout, you actually get 2 silhouettes.
Oh, you're almost done.
I'm done.
Oh, whoa.
Zach is so much slower than me. I think I should be the teacher.
I'm having a blast filming with Regina right now, and I also think she's starting to get more comfortable on camera.
Okay, wait up. I'm almost done.
Look at that, look at that. Wow.
Meanwhile, Jake was off winning his first prize for Regina.
Seems simple enough. I can play this game multiple times if I have to. Oh my. Woo! Okay, Regina's favorite color is purple, so I'm thinking that maybe we're gonna go for this one. Perfect, thank you so much. Yay, look at this. We have a whole bunch more to get.
This is your silhouette I did this morning. Disneyland silhouette frame, which you can only get at Disneyland. It has 24 hidden Mickeys in the gold of the frame.
Boom.
Wow, good job, way to go. Now we have to paste it on. So I've made some of our secret paste that we use every day in Disneyland. Cornstarch, sugar, and water.
Now it's not secret anymore.
This was a technique devised here at Disneyland, and that's your silhouette of Mickey.
Oh, that looks so clean. Getting our glue on, and then just get the silhouette on. Next up, blotting paper.
There you go, get it all. Look at that, very good. Hey, you guys did great.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. I think you guys passed.
I think they did
Let's
great.
go.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, Regina, you passed the silhouetting
Good
class.
job, very good.
I'm so happy that I got the second badge, and I'm ready for the next lesson.
Regina, our third lesson today is going to be painting. So I'm going to teach you some basic painting skills, and then at the end, we're going to paint you a little outfit.
I draw a lot at home, but I'm pretty new at painting.
We have our primary colors blue, red, yellow, black, and white, and we can mix every single one of the colors we want to make out of just these. At the start, when we did baselines with Regina, she was actually pretty good at color mixing, so I'm going to teach her a couple more advanced techniques to elevate her skill level. We can mix the red and yellow to get like a nice orange color. Just dab it over there, mix it up. So we get a nice pretty orange. So this is gonna be our secondary color. The next secondary color we're gonna make is, let's do blue and yellow. We'll make a nice green over here. We'll add some more yellow. Make a nice pretty green, some blue, some red, and we'll make a nice purple as our secondary color. I think once she adds all this to her arsenal, she's gonna be an even better painter. We're also gonna learn tinting. I saw you did a little bit of this earlier, but if you add a little bit of white to the purple, that's tinting, so you can get the perfect shade of purple you want. You can add a little bit here, just get a little bit of white. Oh, and I heard your favorite color is like a light purple. Okay, so if we want to make your favorite color light purple.
I know Zach and I want kids in the future, and I can't wait to watch him give them art lessons one day. It'll be so cute.
Seeing Zach and Regina together is literally so special and sweet. And I'm honestly jealous. I wish I would have had such a nice art mentor back when I was 8.
And last thing I'm gonna teach you, which is very tricky. I actually have a lot of trouble doing this too, but to make skin tones using just red, yellow, blue, and white. So if we wanna make skin tone, it's a little tricky, but if you combine all of these, you'll get a nice brown. So let's get yellows and blues in here. We'll get a nice green. Let's get a red, and it should start looking a little brown. If we wanna make our skin tone, we're gonna tint it a little bit. So let's grab our white, dab of white. Let's start mixing this in. Now we'll add more white to lighten it up. I want to teach you real quick too, before we keep going, is how to blend the colors. We're gonna want to use a rounded brush for the red. And then next thing we want to do is we want to take our second color. We're gonna take some of our orange over here, and we're just gonna go over a little bit. But we're gonna lightly brush it out. Do you see how like now we get like a nice transition from orange to red?
As I continued to teach Regina, Jake kept on his mission to win every single prize at the park.
Oh, shoot, no. Let's do an Eva. Thank you. Should we? Yeah, we might as well get Wally too. Thank you. We are making some great progress.
Are you ready to color mix? Okay, so Regina, we're gonna do a little test. We're gonna be mixing colors, and on each one of these flashcards, there's a color you gotta match. It's getting a little bit more red. Okay, this color's looking good so far. I think we're getting pretty close. That's close.
I think I was pretty good.
Regina is doing so well right now. She's mixing all the colors. It looks incredible, and most of all, I think she's really enjoying herself.
I got the hang of color mixing really fast.
Michelle, do you wanna come in? All right, Michelle, are you ready for the moment of truth?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna match the purples.
Ooh, pretty close match.
Regina, next we're mixing a green. So why don't you mix some blues and some yellows? Okay, nice. Let's get some yellow. All right, mix it all up. Very good. Okay, that's getting closer.
All right, let's see if it's a good match.
3, 2, 1.
It's a green.
Okay.
I'll take
Pretty
it.
close. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Oh, wait,
That's
I
the
think this was the closest
so far.
one.
Yes, I love
Nice.
that
Let's see it.
one. Oh my gosh!
I think you got it.
Wait, that's so perfect.
That is a pretty close
Oh
orange.
my gosh!
Next one we're gonna try is a pink. We'll mix the pink. I feel like this one might be fast too.
Wait, actually, I think I'm almost done.
Are you ready? Oh
Okay.
my gosh, that's a perfect.
Okay.
I love that.
Regina, for your last color to match, it's gonna be this brown. So it's gonna be a little trickier, but remember what we learned? You're gonna mix a little bit of each, okay? Starting with our blues. Okay, got a bit of yellow. Then some red. Okay, mix it all up, mix it all up. Maybe a little bit more yellow.
That's really close. Michelle?
Yes!
All right, Regina mixed the toughest color. This is a brown.
Okay, I see it.
That's
Yes,
pretty close.
I love it.
Nice. That was probably the toughest one to mix. Michelle, did Regina pass the color mixing test?
I think she did.
Nice.
And lastly, the blending lesson. Once Regina masters blending, she'll be ready to move on to the painting test to receive her pin.
Oh yeah, you can grab a bit more paint. Oh, nice blend.
Michelle?
Yes! Every time Regina calls me over, I am so impressed with her art. She's so good and I think she's having so much fun. Oh my
Wanna take a
goodness,
look?
lovely. I definitely see red and orange and it's blended well. Good job.
All right, you passed the blending test.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Oh, I got a trot. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. She is going to absolutely love this. Look how big this thing is. I think we're doing great here.
Regina, for your final test, we're gonna be painting jackets. So you're gonna take everything you learned and we're gonna help you design a jacket of your own. To help us out, we actually have Disney costume designer Yonit. Hello.
My goal when designing costumes is just to create the most imaginative and colorful costumes that I can come up with. There's nothing like that feeling when you see people reacting to your costume.
Hold your palette there. You can put your thumb in and you pick one of these stamps right here. Yay! And then when you're ready, you can get some more paint.
It's giving like purple necklace,
Okay.
a purple,
Pockets.
it's giving purple polka dots.
Oh, I see you're keeping it nice and
It's
symmetrical.
very symmetrical, which I like. Oh, cute.
Regina just finished her costume.
So from a designer perspective, you chose specific colors and used them in specific regions to accent different parts of the body. And then you also took the red paint and used it in a more dynamic shape. So you excelled beyond your wildest imagination and expectations. So this is a flying pass. I think you did a beautiful job.
All right, let's go.
Yay!
So you have your third pin and you only need one more to win the surprise at the end.
Oh my goodness.
3 pins down, 1 to go.
I'm so excited to paint the jackets. I think I'm gonna go home and paint on my mom's clothes.
The final lesson, we're doing food art, and this one should be a really fun one. I think there's a little less pressure. We get to be creative, have fun, and eat some good food. Regina, for your 4th lesson, you're gonna be making food art.
I watched Zach and his friend do a lot of food art. I'm excited to try it myself.
Regina also watches a lot of the videos on our second channel, ZHC Crafts, and we do food art basically every other video on there. I think she likes food art. To pass this test, we need to make a perfect Mickey caramel apple and a mini caramel apple.
Caramel apples are so yummy.
And to teach us food art, we have Chef Gracie.
Oh, hi Regina, how are you? Nice to meet you.
I have been with the resort about 21 years. I think the best part about my job is really getting to create those once in a lifetime moments for our guests, creating the food that resonates with them, the food that really wants them to come back day after day after day.
The very first step in this is to get our apples ready and nice dipped in caramel. So we're gonna dip it about halfway and then you're gonna give it a quick little wipe. And then from there, that's when the fun begins and we can put the candy pieces on. So for Minnie, you're gonna just kind of press on 8 little pieces. Then we're gonna go over the sugar and you're just gonna sprinkle all the sugar right over it so it's nice and covered. Okay, go ahead and dip your apple. Perfect! And then I'll hold it so you can give it a little tap. You got it? You're a pro! And you can dip your apple too. You guys are naturals!
There we go.
We're gonna add the final touches to our mouse apples, which is the decorations, right? So you just put a little bit of chocolate kind of at the edge, and then you just kind of stick it on right there. Perfect! Nice. Look at that! On the first try, too! Good job!
I'm so proud of Regina right now. She's done amazing up until this point. She's smiling ear to ear. She is so close to getting the surprise I have for her at the end. She just needs to log in for the final test. I'm honestly really curious to see how much she's improved, and let's see what she's got. Michelle is extremely hungry right now, and she's dying to try your caramel apple.
I am. I haven't eaten anything all day and I've just been watching them do the art lesson and it's making me so hungry and I can't wait to eat this caramel apple.
I made a mini caramel apple.
Okay, I see. Lovely. Okay, I love the ears.
I really hope Michelle likes my caramel apple so I can get my final badge.
Should I take it from the bottom or the ears?
I don't know.
Anywhere?
Oh, you ruined Regina's piece.
I'm so sorry.
Michelle.
How do I eat this?
Take a huge bite. Just. Oh wow! Wow!
Oh,
Wait. Oh. How is it? Wait, does it taste like a pass? Oh, I couldn't hear you. I can't hear you. You're like mumbling.
Yes.
Oh, okay, Regina, you passed. Well, Regina, we have your 4th and final pin.
Yay!
Here you go. All right. Those are
Yay, Michelle liked it. I did my final test and I crushed it.
Regina, you passed all the lessons, but we do need to see if you can put everything together. So are you ready for your final test?
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's do it.
For Regina's final test, she's going to apply all of her new skills she learned to create a masterpiece of her own.
It's very nice. Nice and light. Very good. Regina remembers the lesson from the shapes. Very good. Very good.
I'm using cylinders because he's mostly cylinders.
Okay, Regina's very focused right now. She's remembering everything from her lesson. I have never seen an 8-year-old so focused on anything before. Regina is locked into her masterpiece. The proportions are looking good. The line work's looking amazing. Now she's adding colors. And I gave her a little tip about adding a nice little shadow, and I think she's killing it.
I met Zach when I was 20 years old, and I definitely could not do that when I first met him.
She's doing it. Her art looks incredible and identical to Jimmy.
Let's go. It's looking so good.
I made an art piece of Jimmy, my bear.
Wait, that actually looks so similar. That is so good.
Michelle!
This is Regina's final art piece. Do you want to show Michelle what you made?
Oh my goodness.
I made Jimmy.
So precious! And Jimmy's just chilling and sitting. I love the shadows. Oh my goodness, and the color's so good. I think you passed, 100%.
Regina, I think you officially pass.
Yay!
Let's go. Good job. All right, Regina, I think we can officially call you a pro artist now. Regina, for completing your entire lesson and becoming a pro artist, I have a surprise for you. Are you ready to see it? In 3, 2, 1. Our team painted you your own iPhone. That's yours.
Thank you.
Do you like it? Okay, let's go. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate me as the teacher today?
10.
10?
Okay, on the count of 3, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
That's too many.
You like them?
Yeah.
Coming from a professional artist, I think Regina is officially a pro artist.
I love you, CHC. I had so much fun.